we just found this kind of on a fluke. And as we drove in to the gate, I mean, as you begin to look around and you see this is high desert, as you drove into the gate, all of a sudden what you see is a tremendous amount of trees, and you begin to see the water. And the first thing that you saw was the white fence as you're coming in, and you come into it's a gated community. So I'm thinking, well, where in the world did this come from out in the middle of nowhere? And as we began to meet people, and we met with the real estate agents, and we needed to rent a place. And so as they drove us around and we saw what was available, we were just taken by the fact that there was so many things in here that we had never anticipated.
Yeah.
And the more we looked, the nicer things looked. And then we fell into the same trap that most people fall into. This is just too gorgeous to leave. We need to stay.
Right.
And so we started looking for a place of our own. And it took all of 5 weeks to find it. And we made the offer, and we were the owners within 2 weeks. And that story goes on and on and on by a lot of people.
The thing we do more than anything else is we get together with our neighbors. It is an extremely open community. You know, those of us who lived in houses for years and years and years, you drive in the driveway, open the garage door, drive in the house, close the garage door, and you never see your neighbors. Our life here is almost exclusively outdoors. You can choose to assimilate or not as you wish, but if you have any inclination to socialize, it's all around you all the time.
All your neighbors through social engagements. You set up a party, people come over, people bring wine, they bring hors d'oeuvres. We sit outside, we all watch a sunset together and have a grand
Laugh
time.
and scratch.
We really do. It's a lot of fun, and I think that's the way in which you become really embroiled in the communities, because you see them, you wave at them, but eventually you start socializing with them, and that's when it gets to be really great. It's a great place to set up a home from the home you had. It really is.
Everybody makes you feel very welcome, and it's not unusual just to be maybe driving in your golf cart down the street and somebody yells and pulls you over and stops, come in, have a glass of wine with us, and the next thing you know, you're eating dinner. And it's just that kind of place. Very, very friendly, very comfortable.
Paul and I joke that we can't really go anywhere in the park without somebody going, "Hi, Paul, Marlene, come on over. We just put some steaks on the grill," or, you know, just stop and have a drink and, you know, sit and watch TV or watch the lake or watch the stars. So I think that's just my favorite part.
Yes, I agree. It's hard to drive around, and everybody has a golf cart. And while you're driving around, if you have to go from point A to point B, there's always nice interruptions along the way.
My favourite part is the involvement with the people here, and we get to know who they are and how they live, and it's touched our lives very much.
It certainly is.
Yes.